Show me something draft for week 7. You're up.
Well, Mike, I want to see, even though I don't think it's going to be terribly negative if he doesn't play great, but show me something Joe Burrow. Now, the Bengals have played very well to this point, but now it's time to win a big league football game against the team that is king of your division. It's time to go on the road and play a team that has been kryptonite to many quarterbacks with a defense that, as Justin Herbert says, is very mysterious to play against. Show me something, Joe Burrow. I really think you can.
This is amazing as last week's Bears-Packers game when you look at it and say, wow, if the Bears win this game, they're technically in first place in the division. If the Bengals win this game, they're technically in first place in the division, which would be unthinkable when you consider what the Ravens have done. Sometimes I want to make show me something, show me anything, and that applies to Jared Goff. Show us anything. Show us that you can do anything against the team that knows you better than any other team and could not wait to get rid of you after you've been called out by your head coach, Dan Campbell, to step up. This is a tough spot for Jared Goff. Show us what you can do, Jared. If you are ever going to be motivated to go out there and prove all the haters wrong, now is the time, because the haters are lining up and they are waiting for you to fall flat on your face.
Speaking of the haters who are waiting for you to fall flat on your face, show me something, Steve Spagnuolo and the Kansas City defense. You're going up against the hottest running back in recent NFL history in Derrick Henry. Last 5 games, 725 yards. Nobody can stop him, and you are allowing more than 5 yards per rush. So we don't think you can stop him either. Show me something. Prove us wrong, Steve Spagnuolo and the Kansas City defense.
Here's another show me anything in relation to how this guy played the last time he faced Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots, and that's rookie quarterback Zach Wilson with the 4 interceptions and the awful performance. And as you pointed out, the Jets had done him a disservice because they didn't have a veteran that they could put on the field to save him on a day when maybe he needed to take a seat. They've had 2 weeks to get ready for this one after playing in London. They have underachieved for the most part. Even though we didn't expect the Jets to be great, we expected them to be competitive. This is your chance. Patriots haven't won at home yet this year. It's going to be a tough task, but let's just see some improvement from Zach Wilson from last time to this time.
Show me something, Joe Judge. Look, I'm not big into coaching cliches. I take full responsibility. Fish stinks from the head. That's a convenient headline on the back page of the New York Post. It's cute. It's fine. The bottom line is what you say doesn't matter. It is how your team plays. On Sunday, the coach that deep down I will always believe that John Mara had as his first preference to be the head coach when he hired a new one, and they couldn't get Matt Rule from Baylor. Instead, Matt Rule went to the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers jumped the line, and the owner, David Tepper, got very, very aggressive, and he paid him a boatload of money, which John Mara was not going to do. And then he went to plan B, which was Joe Judge. Now, he'll say that this was plan A, and who knows, maybe he would have ended up hiring Joe Judge. But the fact is, their first choice that year in that offseason was Matt Rule. So all I'm saying is Matt Rule comes into the Meadowlands this week, and the Giants are a wounded animal. And it is time for the Giants to stand up when they're not all healthy, when they're not all there, and say, we are on the right track. We can beat a pretty good team after being embarrassed at home. You're not going to get many more chances to stand up and say, it's my fault, it stinks from the head, all the other cliches. It's on me. Well, if it's on you, fix it and go out and beat a good team on Sunday when you're not at 100%, because that is what teams that are improving, that are rising up the ladder do, not teams that have the worst record in football since 2017.
Last one for me, and I consider Jimmy Garoppolo coming back from the calf injury, primetime Sunday Night Football, a game that the 49ers desperately need if they want to stay in the hunt in the NFC West or in the NFC wildcard field. I consider Jameis Winston 2 weeks to get ready to go play Seattle, an overmatched defense with Geno Smith playing quarterback. What has Jameis learned from Sean Payton over the last 2 weeks? But my pick is Justin Fields. Because the Bears are going down to Tampa Bay, and we know they're not going to be able to run the football against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Nobody can. If the Bears are going to have a chance, it's going to come from their rookie. And I mentioned him. I was attracted to Justin Fields in this one because of something Tom Brady said yesterday at his weekly press conference, something I had never thought of. And this was mentioned also by Rick Stroud of the Tampa Bay Times. In all the years that Brady has been in the NFL, the former Michigan quarterback has never faced an Ohio State starting quarterback. This is the first time. Not only is it the largest age difference between starting quarterbacks, it's the first time, 22 years into the NFL, it's Brady, the Michigan guy, facing an Ohio State guy. But if the Bears are going to have any chance to do what they did last year when they upset the Buccaneers, it's not going to be by running the football. It's going to be by throwing it. We'll see if Justin Fields can get it done against Tom Brady.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.